guys, so here's something from Lightake, and so we will just get right into it. I think in here is a Cyclone Boys 5x5. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm really excited to try it out. I've heard it's even better than a Huachuang. So we'll see how it actually performs, and also a Qiyi Dimensional 3x3. And so that looks really cool. Alright, so we'll just get into this Qiyi cube first. It looks really cool. I'm sure everyone knows about this and the embedded tiles that it has. And I've heard that it performs really, really well. And I think the mechanism is actually a Qiyi Warrior. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of that cube, but I've seen it on Champion's Cube Store and the mechanism looks very similar. And so I think that's what the cube is. And so, wow, this feels really interesting, because these tiles are, yeah, they're very, they have a kind of a pattern on them. They're kind of textured. Wow, it feels really weird. And the colors are nice too, but let's just turn this. Wow, yeah, that is amazing. That's definitely a speedcube. It's so smooth and it turns so fluidly. Man, quite a bit of a locking right there. I'm sure with breaking in it'll get better though, but it really doesn't need to just because it's, of course, not WCA, but it looks really, really cool. And so let's take a look at the mechanism real quick. Yeah, I believe this is the Qiyi Warrior, because it's definitely not a bullfight or a thunderclap. So yeah, but wow, that's just cool because it performs so well even for just a cool looking cube. So yeah, that is really nice. I'm not sure if these will fall out, most likely not though. You can just feel that it's recessed into the pieces. But yeah, anyways, that is really nice. And so we will get onto the Cyclone Boys 5x5, which I am most excited for. And so I right now don't have a surefire 5x5 main. I'm really liking my Shengshao 5x5 4A modded that I got from Nathan Soria, and my Huachuang, which is also really nice, but I do get a bit of catching on it. And so we'll see if this 5x5 maybe takes the place as my main. Right now it feels a little bit bigger than Huachuang, but a little bit smaller than a Shengshao. You can see it's just a it's quite a bit bigger than a Huachuang actually. So yeah, let's get into turning this. Alright. Oh wow, first off, it's definitely very smooth. Man, that actually feels very nice. Corner cutting isn't that great, it does feel a little tight, but it's really smooth. Yeah, I just need to tension this. But right now, I definitely can say that it is comparable to a Huachuang, because it kind of feels like a mix between the Shengshao and the Huachuang. It's just really kind of soft feeling, a little bit sandy like the Huachuang, but without the catching, and it's really fast and has kind of a crunchy feel like the Shengshao. So it's kind of a mix between the two. Like you can hear the Huachuang's kind of soft, and the Shengshao's kind of crunchy. And then here's the Cyclone Boys. So it's somewhat of a mix between the two. It feels very nice. I'm definitely very impressed with this 5x5. It's just so smooth and the pieces just glide so easily. You can kind of tell that there are these hollow dips in the pieces, and so that probably reduces friction. But it's definitely a very controllable speed. And the layers overall seem very even with one another. Like the inner slices don't seem any slower than the outers. So I'm definitely very impressed. I can't say for sure right now if it'll become my main, although it is a very promising cube, and so it potentially will, but we'll definitely have to see if the performance changes after looping. The only problems I'm having now with the Shengxiao and the Huachong is the Huachong catches a bit, and so I'm not really used to the churning, and the Shengxiao just has a few lockups, kind of like these. It just gets stuck. And so I'm not sure if the Cyclone Boys will have that kind of problem. It seems like it may have a bit, but we'll see how easily it corrects itself compared to these two cubes. But I'm definitely very impressed with this right now out of the box. And so, you know, we'll have to see how it performs after some setting up. So that is it for these two cubes. They're definitely very nice out of the box, and they're very promising. I'll have a setup on this 5x5 if it doesn't take too long and if I don't have to disassemble it. But if not, definitely a review and maybe a comparison to other 5x5s. And so yeah, that is pretty much it for this unboxing. These are very nice cubes again. And so thank you to everyone for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.